What's up, Shackers? Welcome to Shack's Arcade Corner, where I go over some of the best arcade classics and a brief history. Today on Shack's Arcade Corner, Tron made its way into US arcades in the year 1982. It was produced and distributed by Bally Midway, which we would all know would become eventually Midway Games. The arcade cabinet and the game were designed in tandem with Disney's Tron live-action film starring a very young Jeff Bridges.
I'm the dude.
The arcade featured 4 different minigames that loosely followed the events of the film. You had battle tanks, which allowed a player to control a tank through a top-down view maze attempting to kill enemy tanks. The in-out tower, which was taken directly from the film itself. The player had to shoot grid bugs with their disc, they look more like pellets to me, and enter the tower in the center before the time ran out. NPC Cone was a minigame where a player had to destroy a rainbow wall and get to the top in order to succeed. And the last and probably most famous game were the light cycles, where the player drove a high-speed bike from a top-down perspective that trailed an energy line behind it. The goal was to make other bikes crash into said line by avoiding their light trail and making them run into yours. There were 3 different types of arcade cabinets: a normal standing cabinet, a mini version of the stand-up cabinet, and a cocktail table cabinet. The cabinet featured an 8-way joystick with a single fire button and a rotating dial that allowed players to aim and move separately. The Tron Arcade game itself made more money than the Disney film and was named Coin-Operated Game of the Year by EGM, and sold over 10,000 units by 1983, making them a cold hard $30 million. The game spawned a sequel, Disc of Tron, which was the exact same arcade game, save for one new minigame segment they added that they didn't have time to put in the original. It was a very limited release. The game didn't have any arcade sequels after that, but plenty of PC-only titles. Tron 2.0, which was released almost 20 years later, was not an arcade cabinet. Other games were released that were loosely based around the Tron franchise, such as Tron Solar Sailor, Tron Evolution, which received mixed reviews, and other PC titles. I never knew that the arcade game was a base for the movie. I always thought it was the other way around, but now I know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe!
It's really cool to see a movie tie-in directly with a video game, especially in such an early time like as in 1982, where the film and game developers worked together to design something unique and fun, especially at a time where arcades were just becoming a thing. Have an idea for an arcade corner? Tweet me and include #ArcadeCorner. For more videos like this and everything else gaming related, you're already in the right place. You're on Shacknews.com.
I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, you know? That or his dudeness or Duder or, you know, El Duderino.
Next time on Shack's Arcade Corner.
Thing.